welcome to Talk Nerdy. Mara, are you there?
Yes. Yeah. I just made it. It's like you were like just started the stream as I like hit enter studio.
Yeah, I was like, I'll start it without Mara. That would be fine. She could jump in. Yeah, Mara had dog duty. Wait,
Yeah, just as Steph sent me the link for StreamYards, my dog went to the door and looked at me and I was like, oh shit. It's like she sensed when the link was sent and decided that was the moment she had to pee.
Oh no, just a second.
There we go. That should be a little better. That should be, for whatever reason, I don't know why, check your mic. I know everyone's telling me to check my mic. For whatever reason, whenever I open StreamYards or Discord or whatever, it's changing my mic over. It is changing my mic over. So that should be a little better. Yeah, it was going through my camera, and not even like my good camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was going through my Lego streaming camera, which isn't like the best. It's like such an old camera. Not even going through the good camera. It's going through like the old camera. So yeah, it does sound like I'm underwater. But oh man, Happy New Year, you guys. Happy New Year. Yeah. We just finished the very first year, or the first week of the new year. Did you guys make it? Did you make it through the first week of the new year? We had so much shit just in the very first week of the new year. We had like aliens in Miami. What else? What else do we have? We had so much shit just happen in the. Did you see that, Mara?
I saw that and I was like, I really wanted to tag Drunk 3PO and it's like it's so. Did the blue people from Avatar invade your mall somewhere in Miami?
Hold on. I know we had so much stuff just happened in the first week. We had Epstein's list. What else? We had what's his name? Cat whatever. Cat talking going off on Hollywood and talking. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's just the first week. Hold on. I have to find everything that happened. I know I saw it earlier. Where are we at? There we go. There it is. Williams. There it is. Hold on. Let me share this.
Yeah, Cat Williams likes to speak his mind.
Yeah, Cat Williams went off. We had Jada Pinkett Smith, like with her bald head, looking like that dude, that rapper guy.
Like, and then the memes going around with like the one bullet Tupac dodged.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We learned about we had Epstein's list, so like Bill Clinton, Stephen Hawking. Oh, I saw so many Stephen Hawking memes. What's her face? What's her name? Gypsy Rose Blanchard was released from prison. Like that's just in the very first week of January.
I'm not surprised about Bill Clinton. I'm not surprised about Bill Clinton. I was like fully expecting to see him on the list.
That is in the very first week of January. Seriously.
Yeah, and then you have Jimmy Kimmel now, like, you know, upset at something Aaron Rodgers said because Aaron Rodgers, like, kind of like
because of the Epstein list. Because of
the Epstein list. I'm like, now truth matters.
First week of January.
Now truth matters. Now you're upset, huh? Now like you're upset when people like throw shit out and like it's not true, huh?
Oh my God. How did you make it? Did you guys chat? Did y'all make it through the first week of January? Like, seriously, we're still a little bit chaotic, okay? We're still recovering from 2023 is bleeding over a little bit. All right. I'm waiting for that full moon. I think that after the first full moon of January, everything will gonna settle down. Okay. But I was just like, holy crap, there's just something new every single day. I was looking at just like, oh my God. Something new every single day. Wow. Epstein, we got aliens in Miami. Did you see that? Hold on. I need to.
There's more documents slated to be released. I know that.
Let me see. Miami. That was on the 5th. Hang on. Let me share my Twitter, okay? Like So the official story, right? The official story is that there were kids, there were teenagers fighting at the mall and setting off fireworks, and it caused a crazy police response. Apparently, what is that? I didn't see. Aliens left Miami.
You need to get the boys.
That could be a fireworks. They were shooting off fireworks.
Yeah.
Because like this shit was going around, and then someone posted a video of like some newswoman, and they showed a fight with a bunch of teenagers.
Look at all this. This is for like a group of teenagers, really?
I think the people were saying like, you know, it's like actually like a big group of teenagers, like a big group of teenagers.
100 police cars.
When I say big, like 50 teens or something like that, like a big group, and like there's actually like showing them fighting.
It was Trey. It was Trey. Like, it's, my goodness, seriously, I enjoyed it. Okay, I enjoyed looking at Twitter during all this stuff. Here we go. Here are the photos of the aliens.
Yeah,
illegal aliens. Yeah, this was a crazy response. I'm like, okay, what is going on? This person said, I've heard skinwalkers, aliens, or fighting teenagers. The official report, I believe, was fighting teenagers.
Yeah.
The first week in January, and already, like, it's just crazy. Okay,
I know.
Epstein's
they quote tweeted it, said like with a question like, have you been to that part of Miami? It's like I think he knows.
Yeah.
So, but
Epstein's list with Trump wasn't on it. Bill Clinton was on it.
Like no,
I think like Bill Clinton. So okay, so after this whole Epstein thing, you know, it wasn't even a list. It was just it was documents, right?
Yeah.
From, was it Ghislaine Maxwell's trial? From somebody's trial.
Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. Yeah.
So it was documents from her trial that came out. But after all of that came out, I was like, you know what? I want to refresh my memory on Epstein. So I have been watching documentary after documentary and just listening to podcasts, just nothing. It's just like my brain is full on Epstein. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Like I wanted to remember everything, you know, because I was like remembering things here and there, but I wanted to just refresh my memory on the whole Epstein thing. You're surprised about? Ooh, Trey says I'm shocked about Stephen Hawking. Honestly, I'm not too shocked. I'm not too shocked.
I'm a little shocked about that, but I'm really not shocked.
Like people are like, oh, look, let's give him a good time. You know, that type of thing. You know, I think it's like that type of thing. Like, well, let's show him a good time type of thing. Bill Clinton, though, was on those flight logs like 26 times. Like,
yeah,
he went almost once a month to the island.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost once a month. He was on those lists. He was on that flight log like a lot. All right.
And he's married to Hillary Clinton, so it's like.
Yeah, he went there a lot. So I wasn't surprised about him. I want to see. Here's what I want to see. I want to see. I'm waiting for, what's his name? Woody Allen. Is it Woody Allen?
I was just watching a Woody Allen movie today, so yeah. So I think like he's.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Woody Allen. Woody Allen's name to get thrown out there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because he was tight. I'm waiting for his name to get it thrown out there. But anyways, gosh, I can't believe it, right? The first 7 days in February. I mean, or in the new year.
Welcome to 2024, ladies and gentlemen.
First week of 2024. We've already got aliens, Stephen Hawking, Bill Clinton on Epstein's Island, Epstein documents dropping, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Do you know her case, Mara? Gypsy Rose?
Oh yeah, that's the one where like she murdered her mother, but the mother was like passing her off as like a cancer patient.
Yeah,
to people a lot of money. Yeah,
she got released from prison. She's been posting nonstop on Instagram and Twitter. I mean, she's making up for all that lost time.
Yeah, she's making up for all that
nonstop. Yeah. And then Cat Williams interview, just going off on people. Oh man! I
remember, wasn't like Gypsy Rose Blanchard like not allowed to attend a football game because like Taylor Swift might be there?
Yeah, she wanted to meet Taylor Swift.
She wanted to meet Taylor Swift, and like they wouldn't let her.
She wanted to meet Taylor Swift, but they wouldn't let her. Anyways, All right, we made it through the first week of January. Congratulations, everybody! I'm so proud of you guys. I haven't set up my stream deck, so I can't applaud. But we made it through the first week of January. Well done, everybody. So on that note, let's say hi to the chat. That was a nice little congratulations. Trey is here. What's up, Trey? Ready for the cringe? You know what? I wish I prepared a little bit more. I need to do my due diligence and like really prepare for these streams. So I pulled up some stuff. I was like, oh, we can talk about that. That sounds good. But I didn't like really read through these articles. I need to. So this is my first time going through these. Gravy is here. What's up? And then Sir Straith. Dario, Marco, Mr. Bentham, Psychotic Mongoose is here. Mike Hill with the member message. Mara, it wasn't perfect, but nothing is better than seeing Jason Statham kicking ass.
Like I said, like I'm not expecting like anything great from Beekeeper. I just want a good action movie, which is like what you get with the Jason Statham film. That's all I'm looking for.
Usually, you'll get some good action from Jason Statham normally.
Yeah. So, and that's out next week.
Why do I have like this line? It's like
that's coming out this Friday, right?
My lights.
Yeah, that's coming out this Friday.
Yeah, it came out already.
So what I'm going to do is since you're making me watch that Mean Girls remake, I'm going to watch that first, and then watch the Beekeeper as like a palate cleanser after the Mean Girls thing.
You know what? Honestly, I feel like I want to change my mind on Mean Girls.
Please do.
I want to change my mind on Mean Girls. Like I don't want to go and see that movie.
Yeah.
Like I am having second, third, fourth, and fifth thoughts about going and seeing Mean Girl. I don't want to waste my time with that movie. I really don't.
Please change your mind. Please change your mind. Let's talk about Beekeeper.
Let's do that. Let's talk about Beekeeper instead of Mean Girls.
There you go.
Let's do that. I honestly I really, really don't want to go see Mean Girls. I really don't want to go see Mean Girls. I wanted to at first just to troll Mara because I know she hates it. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to save my sanity. Because I was at what did I go see? I went and saw Wonka again.
Yeah, you want to save it for the Wicked movie, which I know you're going to make me watch later on in the year.
Yeah, I went and saw Wonka again, and I saw a preview for Mean Girls. So I'm just like, I really don't want to see it. I really don't want to see it. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks awful. I really don't want to go and see it. Darren is here. Hello, Darren. Heath Nation. Tara, Bradley, Sinister looking good. Steps under. I know this is when my mic was doing. Thank you for letting me know. Retro Collective. What's up, gaming? What's up, Jonathan Chesser, my celebrity. Hi, Jonathan. Mark of Reality. Fudge Norris, JM the Elite Fan, Spirian. What's up, you guys? Hello, everybody. How you doing? Good to see you all. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. Let me see. I had a member message. Where did it go? Here it is. Heath Nation, member for 5 months. Yes, ladies, there's so much. Earthquake and plane crash in Japan. Jimmy Kimmel and Aaron Rodgers. Wait, earthquake and plane crash. I didn't see that. I didn't miss that.
An earthquake caused, early in January, caused a tsunami in Japan, and then 2 aircraft, I believe, collided on a runway, and one was bringing supplies and things like that to the people impacted, and some people in the one plane died, unfortunately. So yeah, there was.
Mara said early January. We're still in early January.
Yeah. Yep.
What? How did I miss that? Was I paying attention to the aliens at the mall? Or probably.
I think you were paying a little too attention to the aliens at the mall. So it's it's basically like right at the start of the new year, pretty much for Japan when it happened. Yeah.
I spit my water out. Did you see that?
Yeah, no. It was right. It's right at the beginning of January. So I
spit my water out. Oh my gosh.
So it wasn't Godzilla this time.
Monica Lewinsky proved Clinton was a philandering liar. That is true. Yeah. That is true. She did. Phil with the member message. This is me buying back the breath both of you took with how amazing you ladies panel are looking. Hope 2024 is awesome-tacular for the both of you. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Look at that. Oh, hey, what's up? I need 20 more seconds of footage. What super woke stuff happened this week? I don't know.
Oh.
What's up? Hello. And Wiley Dave is here. Hi, Wiley Dave. Jinja Ninja. What's up? Yeah, there was a bad earthquake here, and Japan Airlines plane hit another one on the runway when it landed.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that. Oof. All right. Mara, how you doing?
Tired. Played D&D this afternoon, so
Yeah. How'd that
it was
go?
interesting. It was interesting. I think the chat will get a kick out of it because there were certain cameos that will make some people laugh.
Ooh. I want to talk about this. You know, we were talking about Epstein. I didn't even see this. But Mark Ruffalo is a fucking idiot. God, I hate Mark Ruffalo. Let me make this a little bigger. Mark Ruffalo offers a half-hearted apology after reposting AI-generated images of Donald Trump with young women to push Epstein Island narrative. Blames Elon Musk for allowing so much disinformation on X.
As he's posting disinformation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the irony is palpable from that. Oh, my God.
Mark Ruffalo is an idiot. All right, let me read through this article. Insufferably woke actor Mark Ruffalo, best known, has reposted an AI-generated image of former President Donald Trump surrounded by young women in a pathetic effort to push a false Epstein Island narrative. Ruffalo's comments come after several documents, all right, yes, surrounding the lawsuit against the late and disgraced businessman Jeffrey Epstein. Put this photo of Mark
That's
Ruffalo.
a perfect picture for them to pick.
He said sharing a post of an ex-user who claimed Trump headed to Epstein Island and shared 2 pictures of the former president accompanied by several young women. He wrote, "Gross, MAGA wants to paint everyone on those flights as pedophiles, except the one guy who smiles in a group of young girls headed to Epstein's fantasy island with him. My bet is there's some decent Republicans left in America that may think that this is going too far." So let me see. So he reposted these 2 AI-generated photos. Come on. So this is posted from Denise Wheeler. Trump headed to Epstein Island, 2 different flights, 2 different groups of little girls, not his daughters, not his nieces, not something Republicans even care or whatever.
And I love the community notes underneath her tweets.
Although there are authentic images of Trump with young women, these images are AI generated. And Mark Ruffalo, the idiot that he doesn't do any research, no due diligence, nothing. He just quote tweets it because he is ready to pounce on anything that is anti-Trump. He put gross. MAGA wants to paint everyone on those flights as pedophiles because that's what they are.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not painting them as anything like that. That's what they are. Yeah. There is documentation out there that Epstein had underage girls on his island in his home in Florida. Like there's tons and tons of evidence regarding that like we're not painting anyone as pedophiles. Like these are pedophiles. These are gross, disgusting men who did things with underage girls. Except the one guy who smiles in a group of young girls all headed to Epstein's fantasy island with him. My bet is there are some decent Republicans left in America that may think this is going too far. Like the fact that he didn't even look at this and think like maybe let me think twice about it. Is it real?
Yeah.
Let me look at the comments to see, if this is a real photo. No, immediately just quote tweets it without doing anything. The Hulk is more real than these pictures. This is a commenter.
Yes.
You're spreading an absolute lie, Mark. Not that you'd be at all bothered by that. Democrats.
Yeah.
Dude, you're sharing clearly fake AI pictures. So these people are commenting, like replying back, like, hey, these are wrong. I don't like Trump, but he was one of the first people to go to the police about Epstein and was the only one that worked with prosecutors. Making politics out of child molestation is disgusting. Disinformation much. These are AI generated pictures. You should know after 8 years of searching, there's no there. Community notes it's clearly not true. Zero evidence of Trump going to Epstein Island, and the pic is AI. Also, there have been 0 Trump supporters that have been found to go to Epstein Island. You're a moron. There's nothing else to say. God, these pictures of Ruffalo are so funny.
Yeah.
So like then he comes back, right? Quote tweets himself after he got community noted. Quote tweets himself and says, "Sorry, folks. Apparently, these images are AI fakes. The fact Trump was on Epstein's plane and what Epstein was up to is not." So he's basically saying like these are fake images, but Trump was still on the plane. The fact Trump was on Epstein's plane and what Epstein was up to is not. Be careful. Elon X and his allowing so much disinformation here is driving the value of his app down by 55%. What's the value of the Threads app? I wonder. I know his response is basically, nah.
Yeah, pretty much. His response is pretty much like, okay, but, like trying to point, like, pay attention to this. I'm like,
yeah,
Hollywood
he's
has
basically saying
pretty
like,
much been
well, he was on the plane, but
yeah,
like
but
he maybe he didn't do all the gross Epstein stuff. These are AI fakes, but you know what? It's not my fault. Okay, this is not my fault at all.
No.
It's Elon Musk's fault. He's the one allowing disinformation. Dude, before you quote tweet anything, you have to make sure that it is legitimate. It's legit.
That's why,
especially with your platform, right? Mark Ruffalo is always like, oh my gosh, my platform. I'm going to use my platform for good. I'm going to use my platform for good. You know, I need to use my platform to spread this message because I'm an activist and I want to share all of this stuff and, you know, do good for the world. Bro, check your sources.
Well, that's what I do.
You obviously know you have a big platform, right? You're constantly speaking out about it, but you need to check your sources. Like, check and make sure that that's a real thing.
Or
we won't do that.
Click on the person who's quote tweeting it to see if maybe the account might be a fucking parody.
I know, but no, instantly he's like, "Oh my god, Trump, Epstein, oh my gosh," because all of these like they're one big thing. We have to protect Hillary, right? We have to protect Hillary at all costs. And Bill Clinton, dude, Hillary had to turn off her replies on her Twitter, like because Bill Clinton is just being dragged through the mud, right? It's like this is the moment people were waiting for. Okay, she can't protect him anymore, right? Like this is it.
Yeah.
And so like he's taking a huge L. Like the Democrats right now are taking a big L because I mean they praised Hillary Clinton. They wanted her to become the president. Right? She was their nominee.
Yeah. She can't do that without the albatross of Bill Clinton around her neck at this point. And the fact, nor could she do it because she would have known.
Absolutely she knew. There's no way she didn't know.
She can't hide the fact any longer. Not only is like she would have known that her husband was doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. Actors are stupid, pretty much.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Mark Ruffalo is an idiot that suffers from the worst case of TDS. He just saw Trump and with underage girls, and someone said that like he's on Epstein's plane. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, gotcha! I got you! Yeah. I got this guy! Look, everybody, look, gotcha! See, it's not just Bill Clinton and all these other pedophiles. Look, Trump was on the plane too. No, it's an AI generated photo." And he totally had to eat his words. And he wouldn't even eat his words. That's what's frustrating, right? About these people. They don't want to admit that they're wrong. They'll just push the blame on someone else. He's like, sorry, apparently these are fake. But you know what? It's not my fault. It's Elon Musk's fault.
Or in a debate, they move the goalpost when you correct them on something. That's what they do. They can't admit defeat, they can't admit a mistake, and they move the goalposts.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so fucking funny. Stupid Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo is an idiot. He's such an idiot.
And Hollywood has been accessible for decades, and like now the Epstein documents pretty much are just shining a huge light on that fact.
Right. Hollywood is full of degenerates. All right. Harvey Weinstein was like also friends with Epstein, and there were charges that were brought against him when he was like, when he was close with Epstein, and he would partake in Epstein's stuff, right? Like, and Hollywood covered for him. I'm pretty sure that Harvey Weinstein was on Epstein's island. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. But yeah, like him and of course they're friends. Of course they're close with each other. They're both disgusting people. And Hollywood knew exactly what Weinstein was up to. Hollywood probably knew what Epstein was up to also. But nobody said anything. No one said anything. Like, so I was watching this documentary, and it was I was watching this documentary. It's from the perspective of the victims. Okay. And they were like, oh yeah, I saw these people there. I saw a bunch of celebrities there and politicians, high-ranking people. Yes, I saw them all there. And there's no way that they did not know what was going on.
Did you see that there was a news anchor that was blackmailed when she this was like it was just coming out now, but like years ago she had information on all these degenerates with linked to Epstein, to include Bill Clinton. But she got threatened and blackmailed to not release anything,
I think she was the writer for Vanity Fair.
Yeah, like she was threatened.
She was the writer for Vanity Fair, and she was writing a piece on Jeffrey Epstein. But while she was researching Jeffrey Epstein and looking into all of that stuff, she discovered that he was once there was a lawsuit brought up against him from two sisters that he took advantage of when they were underage. And so she looked even further into it, and she saw all of the other things that were being done, but they would not let her put that in the article. They wouldn't let her put that in the article. She was threatened, by her boss. I'm pretty sure it was like by her boss or the head of Vanity Fair at the time. They're like, maybe you shouldn't put that in there. Mr. Epstein did. So before the articles go out, whoever they're writing it about gets to read it. If they don't like it, they can make changes, or, they can do whatever. So Epstein read this article, and he was not happy about that part of the article. So he called like the head of Vanity Fair or something like that, and he threatened. And Epstein was a huge donor. Of course, he donated to so many things. So yeah, they threatened her and told her not to put it in there. And she got threatening phone calls. Yeah, she got a lot of stuff. It was nasty.
So,
but yeah, Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo's an idiot, though. He's an idiot. He really thought he had that gotcha, didn't he? He thought he had that gotcha moment.
And I'm with Trey and Jonathan, easily I think the worst Hulk. But he's an idiot, but he's the worst Hulk on screen that we've had so far.
I liked the original one. What's his name again?
Oh, you mean in the movies?
The movie Hulk, yeah.
Because you have Eric Bana and Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. I liked Edward Norton.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with celebrity names. I'm awful with celebrity names.
Yeah, so Norton, I think,
I can picture them in my head, the name, nope. In one ear, out the other. Retro Collective gifted a membership. Thank you. And then War Machine gifted 5. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 memberships. Thank you.
You guys say it like the count. One membership.
I'll do it. The Psychotic Mongoose gifted 1 membership. Thank you guys so much for the gifted memberships. Here, ride a Harley.
Oh, come on, Puddin'. Don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom.
It's different when you're watching it as an adult versus a kid. When you're watching it
I know.
It's a little different.
I know. It's funny. What's up, Double A? Yeah, see, Dario agrees. Norton.
Yeah.
Norton was my favorite. Remember the ABC reporter who was told to cancel her Jeffrey Epstein story? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of the all the Epstein stuff should have come out like a long time ago.
Yeah.
It really should have, but it didn't. But like, yeah, like so the documentary that I was watching that was like from the perspective of like all the victims were saying that, you know, they saw a bunch of celebrities there, they saw high-powered politicians, and that there was no way that they didn't know what was going on because there's a ton of young underage girls like going back and forth in and out of his house, and they were supposed to say like if anybody asks you you're 18 even though they clearly weren't 18 years old.
Yep.
He would fly some of these people to his island. Now this was when he had his home in Palm Beach. So when he had his home in Palm Beach, you know, he still had people at his house, like high-ranking people and famous people. But like he would target young middle schoolers in like a bad part of town, and he would bring them to his house and show off, and then like he would fly them to his island as well. But like they were all underage, and when this victim was talking, she was like, there's no way that nobody knew. Everybody knew, from his groundskeeper to his cleaning lady to his pool cleaner. Everybody knew and nobody said anything. So yeah, they just shut up. Everybody just shushed.
Yep.
Shushed it.
Now they can't hide.
Mara, I'll be right back.
All right, chat. Let me see. I can't highlight your comments, but I will scroll back because I saw a cowman comes in and says, Mouche bra, hello, Ms. Mark Muses, one of my partners in crime for D&D. We did a D&D campaign this afternoon, which was very interesting. And I just saw that Kerberos dropped 10 gifted memberships.
Hang on. Look, I had to go off camera because Jeremy called me, even though he's downstairs.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to be on. I just wanted to say hi to Mara.
Hello.
I want to say what's going on. See, I've been wanting to get on this show. But
Yeah,
they won't invite me.
I'm sure. I know. I never invite Jeremy to anything.
All right, just want to say hello.
Okay.
All right, ladies, enjoy your show.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Dude, he called me and he's like, I had to call you. You never respond to your messages. I'm like, I'm live. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that just showed Jeremy doesn't subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, if he did, he would know that I was live. Oh my god.
Well, just to tell him, like, next time you and Krista go like shopping to Victoria's Secret, you'll be sure to take him along.
Dude, she was like, we should put this on Twitter. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
If
Like,
you want to. Wiley Dave, when everyone is corrupt or blackmailed, we'll probably never see the truth. That's very true. We're never going to see the truth. The truth will die with Ghislaine, probably whenever they take her out. The truth will die with her. Yeah. It is disgusting. Mike Hill for $5. Speaking of Harley Quinn, James Gunn still wants Margot Robbie to play her. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. I honestly wouldn't mind that. Because she made a great Harley Quinn. I love her performance in Harley Quinn. I hate her performance as Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey. Because I don't feel like that was Harley Quinn.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Harley Quinn. It wasn't Huntress. It wasn't Black Canary, and it certainly wasn't Cassandra Cain.
No, I hated her performance in Birds of Prey, but I loved her Harley Quinn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There was only like one instance where I felt like that was Black Mask on the screen, and that was when he said, "Like, you know why I'm going to kill you? Because I can."
Because I can.
Yeah, like I was like, that's something Black Mask would say.
Mm-hmm. Cerberus gifted 10. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 subs. Thank you so much, Cerberus. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dan wants you to
No. Tell Dan to like send me money so I can fly to Australia and I'll cook for him. I won't sing. I'll cook.
Jeremy's jealous. He's only on 7 streams today. Had to make it. I know. He had to
Yeah,
come on
he
to
had
this
make
one.
money. Yeah.
Had to come on to this one. The Junkman is here. What's up, What's up, Junkman? Oops. Was that Geek and Gamer Kid? Yeah, it was. It was. Oh gosh, I know. I can't believe she's like, let's put it on Twitter. Go.
I'm like, I just want to like kind of like hold Chris and like, you sweet summer child. It's like you don't want to do that shit.
I love Krista. I feel like Lady Gaga is going to make us rethink Margot and appreciate her a bit more. That's true. What are your thoughts on Joker Part 2?
Well, my initial thought is we did not need a Part 2.
Yeah,
it's fine as a one-off.
Yeah,
it's fine as a one-off. Secondly, I think she's too old as Harley Quinzel, pretty much. I know they had to age her up because of how old Joaquin Phoenix is, but I'm not sold. I'm not sold, especially if they especially they're gonna have her sing. They're gonna have her sing.
Of course, it's a musical.
It's so weird. I'm like, I'm like, no, I don't want that. Not in a Joker movie.
It's so weird. I don't want it to be a musical. Like and that's coming from someone who loves musicals. I don't want it to be a musical.
No.
She was good, but I don't think the idea of picking and choosing previous cast members, it's supposed to be a clean slate. That is true. It's supposed to be a clean slate. Okay, people will be upset if she comes back as Harley Quinn, because like it's a brand new thing. The DCU get it done with the DCEU after Aquaman 2. Oh God, that movie. We have the DCU moving forward. People are gonna, if they hire her back as Harley Quinn, as much as I love her and I would love to see her continue to play Harley Quinn, if they hire her back as Harley Quinn, people are gonna be like, well, why not Henry Cavill?
Yeah, why not Henry Cavill? Why not Ben Affleck? Why not
Ben Affleck? Wait, what does this mean? Does this mean that the DCEU is still something that we can still pursue? Like, yeah, it would raise too many questions with fans, especially fans of the DCEU. It would raise too many questions. But I don't want it to be. Man, I don't want this movie made. Like, honestly, like whatever, it's already made. But I didn't want this movie. Joker by itself is perfect, but you knew they were going to do it when it made $1 billion.
Oh yeah,
that's when movies like that become successful like that, especially like low budget movies like Joker, who the studio had absolutely no faith in, and it ended up making $1 billion. They're like, we need to milk it. We need to make more money. And let's make a Part 2, and let's put Harley Quinn. You have the Joker. Well, you have to have Harley Quinn with the Joker, right? Let's make it a musical. This is going to be terrible.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not interested. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yep.
I'm not looking forward to it. I agree with you. Gaga does not look. She just doesn't look the part of Harley Quinn. But I understand where they're going with it, because, like, if I look at Joaquin Phoenix, he wouldn't be the first actor that would come to mind when I'm casting Joker.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't come to mind. So, like, if you have this like older sort of weird looking Joker, you need to have an unorthodox looking Harley Quinn to go with him.
That's what I said.
So I get where they're going.
Yeah, that's why I get that. I just don't want a Part 2.
Yeah, I get where they're going. I just don't like it. I don't like it.
So.
That's
Hollywood's modus operandi, pretty much. As soon as they smell money.
Yeah, you knew they were going to make a second one. You knew they were going to make a second one.
They don't. So
even though like a bunch of people are just like, this is perfect. This is perfect as like a one film, a one-off film, a solo Joker film. This is perfect. Leave it alone. It's perfect. It's good as is. Because like the second one, they're going to. What I loved about the first one is everything is just up in the air. Like what is true? He's retelling this story. Is the whole thing true? Is it fake? What is the deal with this? Like, that's the one thing that I love about it. And if you make a second one,
Well,
if
like
it's like
no,
a retell, who's gonna be telling the story? It's gonna be Harley. Is this gonna be from her point of view now, from her in the mental hospital, like telling the story, and she's recalling things with the Joker. You know, it's
because
just
she was his like the psychiatrist. She was like the one that was working with the Joker in.
You know
the
what I
asylum.
wonder? Because we haven't really heard much about this movie, right? Other than it's a musical.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be like the same movie, just from her point of view. Like, what if she's listening to him tell the story?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be interesting? That would be a neat. That would be an interesting angle. That she's the psychiatrist who he's talking to at the end, you know, and the movie just takes place from her point of view. It's just not really like the same movie, but it's just like, I don't know.
So I'm like with Jonathan. I want to be proven wrong. I want to be like I don't want to go in there expecting it to be bad. It looks bad. It looks like it could be bad. I don't want it to be bad. I want to be proven wrong, but I have a feeling like Hollywood doesn't exactly have a good track record with sequels, especially when they're cash grab sequels. That's all I'm going to say. Hollywood does not have a good track record with that. If it's a proper sequel, like say Godfather and Godfather Part 2, where you're kind of getting more of a backstory for Brando's character, or Don Corleone, okay, that's kind of a proper sequel. Wasn't exactly a cash grab sequel, but it's a proper sequel. This one here is full on cash grab.
Yeah.
So that's why I have a lot of reservations with this.
What do you think of this, Mara? Trey, this is in your neck of the woods. California stores now legally required to keep store aisles gender neutral. Why do they have Ken there? Why'd you put Ken there, Spencer? Why'd you put Ken there?
I'm not going to say anything.
A previously passed piece of legislation requiring any toy retailer within the state to present their relevant wares in a gender neutral fashion. It's now gone into effect across the entirety of California. It's called Assembly Bill number 1084, requires a retail department store that is physically located in California that has a total of 500 or more employees across California, retail department store locations that sells childcare items or toys to maintain a gender neutral section or area to be labeled at the discretion of the retailer, in which a reasonable selection of the items and toys for children that it sells shall be displayed, regardless of whether they have been traditionally marketed for either boys or girls.
We're going to hell.
As defined by the bill's authors, this gender-neutral display requirement will apply to all products designed or intended by the manufacturer to facilitate sleep, relaxation, or the feeding of children, or to help children with sucking or teething, designed for persons 12 years of age or less, and those which are intended by the manufacturer to be used by children when they play.
Yep, we're going to hell.
Trey, thanks, Gavin.
Yeah, Trey says he's a political prisoner, and I believe him at this fucking point. Look at that.
Of course, like most, it also holds a penalty for those who violate the terms. Following the bill's official enactment date of January 1st. God, first week of January has been crazy, huh? A retail department store that fails to comply with these provisions is liable for civil penalty not to exceed $250 for a first violation and $500 for a subsequent violation. As
you know,
provided.
do they realize there's already a good number of toys that are already fucking gender neutral?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm so glad I grew up when I did. Because if I wanted a toy, my parents just went in and bought it. It didn't matter if it was in the girls section or the boys section. They just went in and bought it because it was a toy to them. That's all they cared about. It's not like they had to produce birth certificates to show that they had a son or anything like that. They just went and bought the toy because that's all toy stores cared about, was selling. Didn't matter.
Yeah. This bill is known as Britain's bill, named after the then 9-year-old self-proclaimed feminist Britain
no.
Sires, whose
9-year-old
activism against
you
gender
know
roles
that's the fucking
inspired the
mother
bill.
talking. You know that's the fucking mother pulling the little strings.
Oh
That
yeah,
is the mother
absolutely.
talking. That is the self-proclaimed 9-year-old feminist my ass.
Recalling the experience that sparked her gender-neutral toy aisle campaign, Cyrus told Spectrum News in 2021 that upon one particular visit to the store, I was like, wait, why is there a boy section? I'm a girl, but I want to go in
Go
it.
in the girl section!
Then go! Like,
They're in the
nobody's
girl section.
stopping you. I think it's kind of stupid. Like, growing up, it didn't matter where the toys were located. If I wanted to go get a Power Ranger, I would go to the section
go to the
of the
boy
store
section,
that had
get it.
all the Power Ranger toys.
Yeah.
If I wanted a Ninja Turtle, I would go to the store that had all the Ninja Turtle because they're all in section. They're all divided out. Like, yeah, they have all of like the action figures and, you know, things like that. But like, and all of like the Barbie dolls and baby dolls, like they're all together. But like, whatever I wanted, I would just go to that aisle.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, when I was growing up, you just go to the aisle. It didn't matter what section it was in. You just went to the aisle to find what it is, what you were looking for, what you wanted, and things like that. And two, like, sorry, kiddo, it's called marketing. It's called marketing for a fucking reason. And that means that they're going to market it towards the demographic likely to buy it.
Right.
And action figures, things like that. I'm sorry, boys are more likely to buy it than girls. Barbie dolls, girls are more likely to buy it than boys. That's how the marketing works. That's why they divide it into sections like that. Nothing was stopping you. There's no bouncer to punt kick you out of the aisle if you weren't a boy. Just go there and get it.
It's not like they're monitoring those aisles. You know, Target is not monitoring these aisles and like saying, "Oh my gosh, we have a girl in the boy section. Someone go kick her out. Someone go kick her out and tell her she can't buy it because that belongs to a little boy." No. You're absolutely right with like the marketing. Okay. There's things right now that are failing because they're being marketed to a demographic that like does not want it.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're marketing to little boys and it's like a traditionally little boy's toy, you're marketing to little boys for a reason. Okay.
Yeah.
The little girls aren't going to want that toy. If they happen to play with it, then they play with it, you know.
Yeah.
I ended up playing with like a whole bunch of action figures and Ninja Turtles growing up because my brothers had them and then I wanted my own. You know, like things around children like influence, like television will influence. It doesn't really fucking matter, right? The kid's watching the commercial and it doesn't matter who is holding the toy in the commercial. If it's a little boy or a little girl, it matters with like what the toy is and if they want to play with it, what it does, how cool it is.
Yeah.
Like that's really what matters. Like it doesn't the stupid fines with like gender. You have to have a gender neutral thing. What on earth would you put in there then?
No, I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Would it just be like a Mod Podge of like these toys just put in this aisle? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Because if you're going to put I don't understand how this would work, right? Everything is divided up in these stores. Like if you go into a store, if you go into a Target, the baby dolls are like in one section. Why are they all in one section? Because that's how it's arranged. It's how it's organized. All the Barbies are together.
Yeah.
It's just arranged by that. If you go down one aisle, you have a section of Star Wars, a section of Marvel, a section of Ninja Turtles. Like it's just all divided like that. So how would they make like a gender neutral toy aisle? Would it be like Barbie toys mixed with Ninja Turtle toys? I don't understand.
That doesn't again, like, you know,
it seems like so much chaos. I just don't understand.
It used to be divided girls and boys, and then toy stores moved away from that, and just like you said, okay, just sectioned it off that way. Like Ninja Turtle toys here, action figure like DC toys here, Barbies here. So you would just go to a particular aisle to find whatever you were looking for, pretty much, and that's as gender neutral as you can get. Because there are no traps that girls can spring with darts that'll shoot out if they step 1 foot into the action figure aisle or anything like that. It's just this is delusional. That's all I can it's delusional.
Yeah. We want to make sure we create a welcoming inclusive environment for all
Toys
children.
were already inclusive.
Dude, it's already that. It's already that. I don't understand. Like, I remember when Target, was it last year or the year before? I don't remember. But Target took down like the boy section and girls' toys or something like that. They took down the signs that said that.
Yeah, Toys
So
R Us
now-
did the same thing.
Yeah,
Toys R Us
so
did the same
Target
thing.
took down the signs that said like boy aisle or girl aisle or whatever, boys clothes, girls clothes, whatever. They took that down.
Yeah.
So now it's like that fucking thing. If you give a mouse a cookie, you know, oh, we gave you an inch. Okay, we want more.
Yeah.
All right. It's not enough that you took these down. Now we want gender inclusive aisle of toys. Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know.
This is the toy section. Just walk down the aisle that you want to go down. You looking for a toy? Go look for the toy.
Yeah.
This is the toy section. Like, it's so stupid.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting this at all.
What a terrible doll.
It looks more feminine than the chick they
Look at
picked. How she looked in the Flash movie, but
She's
yeah,
flat
it's
as
terrible.
fuck.
It's terrible.
Yeah, one aisle is WWE. We have Jurassic Park. Why can't they arrange my feelings? I know. Why can't they arrange my feelings? Oh my gosh. You don't like it, shop online. Okay?
Yeah. Pretty
Go
much.
shop online. Just don't go to the store. I can't believe they put Ken right there. Like,
Cell shade is because he's Knuff.
he is Knuff.
He's Knuff. So they have an aisle for like
so
board
freaking
games.
weird. I don't like that. Mental. They have mental issues. Yeah. They have mental issues. That's why. I miss Toys R Us and KB Toys.
Yeah.
Those were the shit. Those were the shit.
The Toys R Us that was near me turned into okay, one of the UPMC not a clinic, like, you know, like one of outpatient clinics. So I was like, I don't want to see that shit.
Before they start, Trey brings up like a really good point here. Before they start rearranging the toy aisles to be more inclusive, maybe they should stop the theft. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's what they should focus on in California. All right. Let's stop the theft. Okay. The toys are behind security glass.
And one way to stop the theft is to make it illegal to steal anything. Not like say, oh, you can steal up to $1,000 worth of shit and you won't get penalized. No, how about make it like fucking illegal to steal anything?
Gosh. Tara, before doing your Harry Potter Legos today, did you stop and think about which gender it was targeted for? I finished it, but I finished 2 Lego sets. I didn't stop and think. I could have triggered somebody.
I want to trigger every motherfucker out there. That's at this point. That's what I want to do. You know how I want to do it? I want to get I want to dress in my Ada Wong cosplay while I'm playing as Ada Wong on Resident Evil 4, and I want a fucking ramen bowl with ramen noodles that I'm gonna like eat with chopsticks on stream and just appropriate that shit.
Go, Mara.
Yes.
Theft is legal. Theft is legal.
I mean, that's how they work. That's all they in California. You can steal up to $1,000 and not get penalized.
Yeah. Look at that. You know, this is what Trey does, like on the side. All right.
Yeah.
I can basically steal a shitload of TVs and not hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you put an egg in that ramen.
Yeah.
Mike Hill for $5. Robert Downey Jr. won supporting actor at Golden Globes. Oh, really? For Oppenheimer? Because he did a really good job. Is that going on right now?
I have no idea. I stopped paying attention to that a long time ago.
I used to pay attention to award shows. Not so much. Golden Globes 2024. Oh yeah. It is going on right now. I didn't even know. The Golden Globes. The Golden Globes.
Yes, I'll shade. I'll start with that.
Let's see.
For
Ali
you, $5.
Wong
For you,
won
$5.
Best
We love you
Female
for
for
a long
Living
time.
Theory. Oh, there it is. Robert Downey Jr. won Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture for Oppenheimer. He did a really good job. While accepting his award for Best Male Actor in a Drama Film, Oppenheimer star Robert Downey Jr. poked fun at everyone who gave him the backhanded compliment of being unrecognizably subtle as politician Louis Strauss. It's a most improved player thing.
Okay.
Connection with the more purist approach. To
I'm more
making movies.
concerned with how much weight he lost because he does not look healthy, but that's just me.
I don't even know who is nominated. Let me see. Golden Globes nominations. There we go. Who is list of nominations? Let's look at this. Let's look at
All right.
this. Because I didn't even know.
Like I said, I stopped paying attention a long time ago because it became a self-congratulatory crap.
I kind of want to see, like, what are my picks? Best Motion Picture Drama. Oppenheimer. Like,
I haven't
there you
seen
go.
any of them.
Oppenheimer. Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. I think Barbie's probably going to win. I really liked Air, though. Air was such a good movie. That was a
at the time
supposed to be a comedy. Why would they put Air in a comedy?
I don't have to. Where I live, I don't even get these movies, so I don't even know when movies are coming out. These I never saw Air. I don't know what American Fiction is. Holdovers didn't. I don't think it came near me.
Oh, he is vegan now. Have you seen
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.? Like,
yeah, I'm saying he lost he lost weight. Like he does not look healthy.
Yeah, he's vegan. It's because he's vegan. You never saw Air, Trey? Air is really good. That's made for you. It's about Michael Jordan. Best Motion Picture animated.
I have to give it to The Boy and the Heron.
The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah.
I would kind of like for that movie to win, but Super Mario Brothers was great. It was.
I see
great.
Super Mario Brothers.
I enjoyed Super Mario Brothers, and I actually liked Across the Spider-Verse. I'm not gonna lie.
I enjoyed.
Starring Miles Morales as Miles Morales.
But I have to give it to The Boy and the Heron.
The Boy and the Heron. I actually heard that like a lot of people who like Ghibli films did not like this movie.
See, I don't know if they watched the dub or the sub. I had to watch the dub because the sub versions and Showtimes didn't work for me. It was like a massive head trip. So it's one of those where it's like you have to be paying attention to it. But I want to see the sub version, see if it's better than the dubbed.
Cinematic and box office achievement? What is that?
I don't know, but I'm giving that to John Wick Chapter 4.
Never even heard of that category. Cinematic and box office achievement?
That's new. But I have to give it to John Wick 4.
Look, see, even Tom. Not my favorite Ghibli movie.
No, it's not my favorite either, but I enjoyed it. It's like very much a thinking movie. But it's not my favorite.
John Wick 4 better win. I don't think he's gonna win. I think it's gonna honestly, I think it's gonna go to Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. That's my guess. That's where because I've never even heard of this category. I didn't even know this category was a thing.
They probably made it a thing because of that fucking Taylor Swift Eras Tour thing.
I really think that they're going to give it to Taylor Swift. I'm not even joking. I think they're going to give it to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Or Barbie. I think it should be Mission Impossible because I love this movie. This movie was great. It was excellent. I don't think it wasn't a box office achievement though, so that's going to kick it off.
Part of me thinks that it's going to go to Oppenheimer.
Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to go to Taylor Swift.
Well, I'm saying it's like, if not the Taylor Swift movie, then like of the actual movies, I see it going to Oppenheimer. So.
Best Motion Picture, non-English. Never seen any of these, so I don't know.
I've never seen any of this. I have no idea.
Female actress. Wait. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture drama.
I haven't seen any of the movies, so I can't. I know the actresses for the most part, but I can't.
Yeah, I've never seen any of these movies. Roles. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama. Okay, so these are they're gonna give it to Cillian Murphy.
Yeah,
right?
I see them doing it.
It's gonna go there. It's gonna go to Oppenheimer. Right there. It's gonna go to Oppenheimer. Best performance by a female actor. So are they not calling them actresses anymore?
No, yeah, they're not calling them actresses anymore. So
in a musical or comedy, it's gonna go to Margot Robbie.
Yeah, probably. But
or
again, I haven't
Color
seen any
Purple.
of those movies. So
Either her or her. It's gonna go to either Margot Robbie or Fantasia Barrino.
Part of me sees them giving it to the Color Purple only because it checks the box.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah,
Sound of Freedom should have been nominated.
Godzilla
it wasn't nominated.
Godzilla -1 should have been nominated in these categories.
Musical. Dude, I want Timothée Chalamet to win for Wonka. I'm not even joking. I hope he wins for Wonka. I really liked Wonka. Okay? I thought it was good, wholesome fun. I really enjoyed Wonka. I saw it twice. It was even better on the second viewing. I really enjoyed Wonka.
At some point I will watch it. But yeah, so I haven't.
Taylor Swift is the most overrated product of this. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. But I can honestly see it win. I can see it win. Like, she's there for a reason, okay? She has arrived at the award show. Honestly, I really wanted to go to Wonka. I liked that movie. But Matt Damon was also good in Air. And is that it? Oh wait, what is this? Best performance supporting role, any motion picture.
And any motion.
She won. Okay, so she won already. Winner. So these are the winners.
Okay, all right. So I have no idea who that actress is.
And then Robert Downey Jr. just won. Oh, best director. Okay, best director. It's gonna go to Christopher Nolan. Let's go, Nolan. Oh man, you know they're gonna give it to Greta Gerwig for Barbie. They're gonna give it to Greta Gerwig for Barbie. Christopher Nolan versus Greta Gerwig. I feel like they're gonna give it to Greta Gerwig. If not, maybe Martin Scorsese. Maybe they'll give it to Martin Scorsese. You know, like, let's throw him a bone.
If Hollywood had any legitimacy in its award shows, it'd be between Nolan and Scorsese. But again, I haven't seen these movies, so I can't say. Like, you know, I know, like, of these directors, I mean, I know Bradley Cooper's an actor, but I don't know how well he is as a director. I know Nolan and Scorsese.
Mm-hmm. So. Honestly, I will be shocked if Greta Gerwig doesn't win, because you know that she has her speech ready to preach to people. You know, she's got that preachy speech waiting.
Oh yeah.
Either that, or they're gonna be like, "Oh, another man won over a female director." Those articles are already written. They're already ready to go. So it's one of two. It's one of two articles that are written. Okay, it's that one, or yes. This is a celebration for all women. Greta Gerwig just won for a director in a motion picture. What an achievement. That article's already written. And then when will a woman catch a break and she loses to more men?
Yeah. Bradley Cooper, according to that article, directed Maestro. Don't know what it's about.
Best screenplay. Give it to Oppenheimer. Let's go. Give it to Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Best original score in a motion picture. Give it to Oppenheimer. Let's go. Give it to Oppenheimer. I want Ludwig to win for the score.
Mm-hmm.
Best original song. I hope I'm Just Ken wins. All right, let's go. I'm Just Ken. That song needs to win. All right?
My God, 3 songs from Barbie. All right. You know what? Screw it. I want Peaches to win, just so I am Ken. I'm just Ken doesn't win.
I want I'm Just Ken to win. I want that to win. Let's go. Let's go, Ken. I saw an interview. They were interviewing Margot Robbie and what's his name? Ryan Gosling. And the interviewer was like, "Are you going to perform I'm Just Ken at the Oscars?" And he's like, "I haven't even been invited." Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, wow.
I know. Margot Robbie's there, though. Best television series. Why is The Last of Us here? Was it that good?
No, I got bored stiff watching it.
You know what? Give it
I
to the
haven't-
Crown. Give it to the Crown.
Yeah,
Okay?
I think. What's 1923 about?
I have no idea. I don't like Pedro
Was
Pascal.
nominated.
I don't like Pedro Pascal.
No.
And that has nothing to do with the fact that he sent his mob of Twitter devotees after me. I don't like Pedro Pascal. The best television series, musical or comedy? Ooh. I watch none of these.
I watched none of these either.
I
hearing Ted
have
Lasso
no
is good.
idea. I don't
I'm
watch
hearing Ted
TV.
Lasso is good.
Give it to Only Murders in the Building because it has Martin Short.
I
and
kind of
Steve
want to
Martin.
see that because that looks bizarre. I just
And
have to
Selena
find time
Gomez.
to
I love
watch
all
it.
these. I love these three people. I love these three people. Give it to Only Murders in the Building. Best television, limited series, anthology series, motion pictures.
Did you see the clip of Martin Short roasting Steve Martin?
No.
It's actually pretty funny. It's like Steve Martin standing next to Martin Short, and Martin Short's like roasting him while they're on stage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually pretty funny.
I've never heard of any of these limited series.
I've heard of Fargo.
I've never heard of none of them. Fargo.
Yeah, Fargo. Yeah, they made a limited
it should have
anthology.
been oh my gosh. What's the movie that I watched a limited series that was so good? It was about fentanyl. It was about the rise of fentanyl and the fentanyl crisis. Like, why isn't that here? All right, why isn't that here?
Hollywood doesn't want to be reminded of its drug problems.
It had it had Chris Evans in it. Chris Evans did such a good job, and Emily Blunt. They both did really well in that movie, or in that limited series.
I don't know.
They both did really well in that limited series. It was on Hulu. I think it was like a Hulu series or something. That was really good. Female actress. Give it to the Crown. Give it to the Crown. Yeah, give it to the Crown. I don't want her to win. I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. She I don't want to say it. It'll sound really mean what she looks like.
Best performance by male actor.
I like Brian Cox. I haven't seen Succession, but I like Brian Cox as an actor. Gary Oldman is very good. Dominic West is good.
Oh, I love Gary Oldman though.
Yeah.
Give it to the Crown of Gary Oldman, not Pedro Pascal. All right.
Nope.
Not Pedro Pascal. I can't stand Pedro Pascal. Ugh. Do not give it to him. I don't care how many times his little Twitter followers call him daddy, or how many times he calls them bestie. Like, gross. That's just gross. Okay? Do not give it to Pedro Pascal.
Nope.
Let's see. Best performance by a female actor in a television series, musical, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Oh, give it to Selena Gomez. I love Selena Gomez. Let's go. She needs
her or Elle Fanning. So
Selena Gomez. Let's go. I want either Martin Short or Steve Martin to win this right here. Ooh, or Bill Hader. I actually like Bill Hader.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or Jason Sudeikis. Okay, I like everybody on here except for Jason Segel. I don't like him. Look who is on this short list. It is Queen Brie. What if Queen Brie wins a Golden Globe? Look at that smile. She is ready to go.
Anthology series or motion picture. What's okay? Lessons in chemistry. Okay.
Let's go, Queen Brie. You know what? Let's pull for Brie. All right, we're gonna pull for Brie tonight. I hope she wins. Let's go. Male actor in a limited series. Let's go John Hamm. I like John Hamm. Matt Bomer. I like him too. Stephen Yeun. Yeun, is that how you say his name? Woody Harrelson. All right, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Best performance in a supporting role. Here we go. I want Christina Ricci to win. I like Christina Ricci. Christina Ricci is like my spirit animal. Oh, 1923
Yeah.
is Yellowstone. Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's Yellowstone spinoff. Okay, because I was wondering.
Yellowstone
What...
prequel.
All right.
Lethal will vote for Queen Brie. Yeah, I would vote for Queen Brie. I like Christina Ricci, so I'm pulling for her. Let's go. Oh, okay. I don't even have to look at what the nominations are because, or like what is this? A supporting role? Alexander Skarsgård. Alexander Skarsgård for the win. All right, that is my husband. Okay, I love him. A stand-up, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais over every single person, every other person. Nobody here is funny. All right. Amy Schumer, get the fuck out of here. Chris Rock, no. Sarah Silverman, I fucking hate you. Trevor Noah, you are not funny. Sorry, sir. You're not funny. And Wanda Sykes, no. Nope. Sorry, Wanda Sykes. Give it to Ricky. Ricky better win this category. He better win. If he does not win, if they give it to some bullshit like Amy Schumer, fuck you. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he better win. He's the funniest out of all of these people. He is the funniest. I swear to God, if Amy Schumer or Sarah Silverman wins this shit, or even Trevor fucking Noah, if they win, no. They are not funny. No freaking way. This award belongs to Ricky Gervais. Like, that's it. It belongs to him. There is no competition here. I'm not seeing any competition. Wanda Sykes will win. No. Well, I'm glad that we went off on a tangent on that. I'm glad Robert Downey Jr. won because he did a good job. Mr. Bentham for $2. So randomized aisles make it impossible to find stuff. I feel like that's what's gonna need to happen. It's just they just want total chaos. Like no organization, just put the Barbies next to the Power Rangers and just like next to Star Wars, baby dolls next to
You know what they should do? They should do make them like the warehouse at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Pretty much, where you don't know what is any of the crates, you don't know, and you're given a map and wish good luck, and like as you enter the store, pretty much. Like and give them flares in case they get lost, so they can like shoot a flare up and like be found where they are.
Like the maze.
Yeah, like a maze, pretty much, like a map.
Like the maze in Harry Potter.
A map and flares and told Godspeed.
Shoot your wand up. Shoot flares from your wand. They can find you. Mr. Bentham for 2 because men can't have their own spaces. That's true. That is 100% true. You can't have shit anymore. It's crazy. Retro Collective. Excuse me. Retro Collective gifted a 1 membership. Thank you so much, gaming. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
It's all part of the plan. All right. What we going to talk about now? What did I pull up? Let's talk about Echo. You want to talk about Echo?
You want to talk about that fight scene?
Bro, I didn't even pull up that fight scene. We do need to talk about that fight scene. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up before. Oh, why did I open that? Get out of here, TikTok. We need to pull up that.
Yeah. I've had people like offering excuses anywhere from filming a television series is different from filming a movie to, well, it's someone filming their screen, so the quality is going to look off. I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter. We're judging the fight, and the fight looks bad.
Let's do that. Let's talk about it. It's all part of the plan. No one wants to talk about Echo. No, We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about Echo. All right, it comes out next weekend. I hope everyone's ready.
I know.
You know what? Hold on, wait. I don't know if I shared my audio, and I don't know if we're gonna need it or not.
I mean, it's just basically they just, I guess, grunts from the fighting, but
yeah, we don't really need to share the audio. Yeah. All right. They'll give it to Chris Rock for the slap.
I can see them doing that.
I can see them doing that. I can see them doing that. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
I can see them doing that. It belongs to Ricky Gervais, though, man. It belongs to Ricky Gervais.
It's
But I
an
can
apology
see
for-
Hollywood like, let's give it to Chris Rock. Make up for
It's an ap-
for
yeah.
not doing anything last year.
It's an apology for Mr. Jada Pinkett Smith to for slapping him.
Ah, man, I could totally see them doing that. I can see them doing that. Blah, 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 blah. They need some good. You know what? They need some good press. They probably will give it to Chris Rock.
I see them
Marvel's
not
Echo
giving it to
director attempts to drum up interest in Disney Plus series by teasing a number of cameos.
Yeah, I see
for
them not
Echo.
giving it to Ricky Gervais, even though he deserves it, because that he was calling out Hollywood in his opening
I know.
monologue, and like Hollywood's gonna throw a little hissy fit by not giving him the win.
Yeah, they're not going to give it to him. They will give it. They will give it to Chris Rock to make up for the slap. I can see them doing that. And yeah, Hollywood does not like Ricky Gervais because he does call it. He does call him out. Like, he doesn't care. He calls it out. He calls it like he sees it. And he's funny about it too. Biggles with a member message for 32 months. Holy crap. Hello, I am Biggles. See you in less than a month. That's right. That's right. MegaCon is happening first weekend in February. And then we will also we're going to have a killer panel. It's going to be freaking awesome. A lot of people are going to be there. Nerdrotic team will be there. Who else? Why can't I think of anybody else? Ripa is going to be there with the Ripaverse team. Like, it's going to be freaking awesome. A lot of people that I know are going. It's going to be so much fun. And then we're going to have a meetup as well afterwards. Not sure where, though. I don't think that's been locked down. Like the meetup site. But we're planning some stuff for the meetup too. So it's going to be a lot of fun if you can make it. First weekend in February. Our panel is going to be on Saturday. We don't know time or anything like that. But our panel is going to be on Saturday at MegaCon. And then we're going to have a meetup too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys can make it, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend, like, if you can make any meetup, really, because they're just a lot of fun. You can feel the camaraderie. You can, like, be in the room with, like, the creators that you love to watch, and the creators that you support. They always take some time to talk to you. That's why these meetups go for so long, because they take a lot of time to talk to you. And then you get to meet people that, like, you know and see in the chat. Like, it's a lot of fun. So if you guys can go, I highly recommend it. It really just gets you more fired up to be involved in the community. So yeah. All right. In making what feels like a desperate ploy to get viewers interested in the widely unasked for Disney Plus solo outing, Marvel's Echo director, Sydney Freeland, has teased that the series will feature a number of cameo appearances across the franchise.
You know what I think of? I think when I hear that, I hear please clap.
No, I you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of She-Hulk. Like, guest appearance. Don't forget whose show this really is, right? That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of She-Hulk. That's how these shows, that's the only way to make these shows so that they know are going to suck. Nobody's going to watch them. They're a failure on their own. That's the way to bring in the audience. Hey, we have cameos. You're going to want to see it, okay? Don't miss out on these cameos, guys. That's how they did it with She-Hulk.
Which is a shame, because She-Hulk, of these two characters, would have stood on her own.
Yeah, she's a character that people actually like, and they ruined her. Let me see. When I first came to the project, and in watching Hawkeye and reading the comic books, the thing that I was interested in, fascinating, was Maya Lopez. Is the fact that she's a villain. And in conversations with Marvel, the response was like, hey, let's lean into it. Let's explore that. Let's see if we can push the envelope. Let's go down the rabbit hole and just see where it goes. And that's really what they try to do with Echo. Who are the cameos? Oh, I know Daredevil's going to be there. Like, Daredevil's going to be there.
Well, yeah, because they someone showed the first look at the fight between Echo and Daredevil. And it's,
There's we can just watch it right here.
yeah. And it's
There's
like
a number. Okay, here it is. There's a number of cameos in our series, and fans of the MCU will see characters from other films and shows that they recognize. But at the same time, you don't have to have done your homework coming into this. People who aren't familiar with the MCU can still come and watch this.
how?
I don't know. She may receive a visit from such heroes as Hawkeye, the Punisher, or possibly
It's not gonna be Clint.
an admitted swing from the left field, Moon Knight. Why would Moon Knight come into the show?
Because no one remembers the Moon Knight show, so they have to remind people. And they're they're not going to make her a straight villain. She's going to be sympathetic. They can't make her a straight villain. They're going to make her a pawn of Kingpin. Yeah. They're going to make her look like a pawn of Kingpin. Like, hey, you have to sympathize with her. She's not totally bad. Look, she's being manipulated by an evil white man.
We might see a visit from Miss Marvel herself as well, because she's looking to build up a team. But let's watch this, because when I first saw this, I was like, no freaking way. This is the MCU. Get out of here.
Yeah, look at that.
She's like anticipating that kick too. Look, she's already like making the face. I'm ready for the kick. It's so... Oh my god, that angle. Why does he just stand there? Go in for the kill.
What? Like,
yeah. He's like standing there waiting for her to get up.
Yeah.
Like, let me just wait here in anticipation of your next move. No, she's on the ground. Go in.
When he has her leg, I love that part. He's like, "You ready? Okay."
Jesus. Oh my god, Mike.
No reaction. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. This one, Battle of the Handicap Parking Spot.
What's like so morbidly funny about this? Daredevil is blind and she's deaf.
Yeah. Yes. It's blind versus deaf.
It is so bad. The camera angle. I love this part. Watch. We has her leg.
It's not just bad. It's just that, like,
it's plotting. Oh. It's plotting. It's poorly choreographed and it's poorly filmed.
Are you kidding me? That kick really. His hesitation, like when she kicked him, it was his reaction, not hesitation. His reaction time after she kicked him was so slow. Like, look, watch. She didn't even kick him that hard. It wasn't even that hard enough to like fly back into the gate.
No. Now, if she had hit him in the face, maybe it would have caused him to fly back, but she doesn't. She hits him in the chest, and that would have knocked him back.
She kicks him right here. This is the contact. All right? This is contact, but then look. It's like, oh, oops, I'm supposed to go back. It was so slow. What is that?
This is what I love. Watch when he has her leg. Watch, he stops.
Why
he stops.
His leg?
Yes.
This is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing.
Boom.
What was that? This was like a never let him guess your next move type of thing. Why did she go on the floor? Oh, it was her. This wasn't even close to her head. She went on the floor. It looks like what she was supposed to do, right? Was go on the floor to try and escape that hit.
Yeah.
That he was supposed to do. But she went on the floor before he did that. So that's why it looks so weird. See? She's already on the floor, and it looks like she was supposed to go on the floor when he did this. But she's already there. So that's why it looks so weird. He's like,
look, he doesn't hit her. Yeah, he doesn't even hit her in the back of the knee. He hits her in the calf. He hits her in the calf. not the back of the knee, where it would hurt. He does that. And where he could have, like, I don't know, an ankle lock there.
And then
But
it, like,
no.
it stays there. You know, he's
Yeah.
like, like it's not a knife. You don't have a knife or a sword. Why are you digging it into her leg?
Well, they did the hand position. If they had fixed his hand position, it would have been an ankle lock there. But no, he stops, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck were you trying to do there?
This is so sad. This is the MCU. Look at, why was she holding her leg? What is that for?
I'm saying there are joint locks. So if he wanted to do that and inflict some like pain onto her, yeah, but he lets her go. But so like, what was the point of you grabbing her leg in the first place if you weren't going to capitalize on it?
She's holding her leg as if it's like a.
Oh yeah, well she holds her leg too. It's like,
you know, like let me hold it, pull it back, and release. Like
yes.
that's how she's holding her leg right now. Like it's a rubber band. Look, and release.
I was like, what?
She's holding her leg like it's a rubber band, and she's about to hit him. This is.
We're not
really
playing
sad.
sound because it's basically just like the grunts and stuff. There's no dialogue, so we wouldn't be missing anything.
Make contact with her. Like that's how bad this is. Look at the punch. Look, he doesn't even make contact with her.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I say camera angles matter.
Wow.
That's why I quote tweeted with a clip from Raid 2, the Raid 2, as like a comparison. I'm like, camera angles matter, choreography matters. The whole job of the fight choreographer, the fight coordinator, like those jobs, is to make it believable. And I got the Marvel shills. I like in my mentions going, like, you know, it's not fair to compare a TV series to a movie. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a TV series and a movie that I'm comparing. The job is still the same. You're supposed to make the audience believe that these people are fighting. And part of that is camera angles. The whole point, like, you know, filming schedule is different for TV series. Yeah, when they actually start filming, it's different than like would be filming for a movie. But the lead up to it, since they announced that they were making the series last fucking year, that's when you start preparing these actors with this stuff. They didn't even do that.
What is the budget for this movie or for this show?
I've heard people say like 100 million. I've heard people say like 125 million for this series.
130. 130.
And I corrected someone who tried to own me, saying like it wasn't fair comparing a TV series to a movie because like the movie budget would be insane. And I'm like, actually, the Raid 2.
Well, this budget, if this is correct, is $130 million. So it's basically a movie budget. So with a movie budget, you should be able to choreograph better fight scenes.
The Raid 2, like if you want, I can like pull up the Raid 2 clip I shared without sound, so like you can like just watch a little bit to compare the two. But the Raid 2 was filmed for $14.5 million back in 2014, and had a better fight choreography.
Yeah. You know what? You know what they could have done? I'm sorry, but they could have had like 2 stunt actors doing this fight. Seriously,
they really could have.
Would have been so much better. She doesn't have to do everything. Okay, it's okay. It's all right to put in a stunt actor there. She doesn't have to do anything. Plenty of actors have stunt actors that do their stunts for them. This looks silly. This looks silly. She didn't have to do it. This doesn't look like Daredevil. Like, seriously. This isn't even like Daredevil. Okay? Come on.
That actually looks like he's connecting with that guy. They had no problem doing that, but God forbid he looked like he's connecting with Echo. That was
so
shit.
Slow.
That was shit.
Oh my God.
Shit.
He didn't even react to her punch.
Yeah, it's like saying like it looked like she might as well have been punching air at that point.
I like that he punched her in the face. He's like, "You punch me, bitch. I'm gonna punch you back."
Yeah.
He like straight in the jaw. Straight jaw punch. He doesn't give a fuck. That was actually kind of cool. I like that jump through there. That wasn't bad. I feel so bad for Charlie Cox. Like, his Daredevil is just going downhill. You know, he had him do the walk of shame
Yeah.
and She-Hulk. She-Hulk showed him up. And now this. I feel so bad. This is terrible. What was even that?
Okay.
She didn't even touch him. What was that? Oh, she's supposed to kick him in the face. It was a knee to the face.
But look, her knee is past his face before his face turns.
Yeah, because
like,
he went like this. Oh. But her knee is at his shoulder.
Yeah.
Look, see, he went, Look.
But see, look where her knee is, and look where his face turns.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a knee to the face.
So it's like, okay, yeah, like it's.
Wow.
Yep.
Come on. And the problem is that you could probably get away with something like this, right? You could get away with something like this, like they've been doing it forever, right? They're not actually taking knees to the face or punches to the face or anything like that, you know, punches to the chest. It would be fine if it was faster, but this is going slow.
Yeah.
You can't help but notice that all of this shit is just terrible. You can't help but notice the mistakes. God. Terrible. Garbage. This is just straight. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. This is the MCU. Like this is the I don't know if it's going to be the big Echo Daredevil fight, but this is the Daredevil Echo fight, you guys. Charlie, he's back as Daredevil. He's going to fight Echo. This is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. This shouldn't be the big battle, like the big fight between Echo and Daredevil. It shouldn't be this bad. Daredevil would take her down so quick. So freaking quick. Okay. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. But yeah, the Echo series is coming. The Echo series is coming. The director wants you guys to get invested in it, wants you to be excited for it, and we're going to have cameos. We're going to have cameos. So don't forget to watch Echo when the whole season drops this weekend. Give me a break.
So.
Oh my God. Mr. Bentham for $2. I wonder what excuses Bob will have for the show. There wasn't enough. It was COVID. It was COVID. He's gonna blame COVID. There wasn't enough supervision. There wasn't enough supervision of the director because of COVID. That's
But here, share my screen real fast. I won't play the entire clip.
Right.
But like just a comparison that I shared. All right. With the Raid 2. I'm not playing sound chat, so like, you know, it's like, you know, like don't think your audio is bad. Or watch this fight. Watch a little bit of this fight and how like why camera angles matter, why choreography matters. And it's not even really the best fight in the movie, and it's leagues better than what we got in this show. It looks like he connected there.
Still, that's good though.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, that's how you do a fight.
Yeah.
But the amount of excuses I saw people giving
to defend them?
Oh, like, you know, like a TV series. It's like filming a TV series is different from filming a movie, like shit like that. Like, you know, can't expect American actors to be like on the same level as Asian actors in terms of fight scenes. I'm like, come on.
Well,
like,
that's just racist right there. That's racism. How dare they? Everybody knows Asians are better at fight scenes. They know karate and kung fu.
Yes. So I'm
how
like,
racist of them, Mara. Look
at
that.
But John Wick had good fight scenes.
What's up? Hi, Clipped Coin.
I mean, Keanu Reeves is an American actor. He had good fight scenes in the John Wick movies. Last I checked, Chris Evans was an American actor. Someone pointed out the elevator scene in Winter Soldier. That was a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. They're just making excuses for garbage now.
So,
My stomach hurts, which is why I'm drinking a Sprite. Sometimes helps.
So what? Angmar, I shared that clip on my Twitter. But yeah, like just look up like fight scenes from the Raid movies. Like League's better. I mean, Jason Statham. Yeah, Jason Statham. Last I checked, he wasn't Asian. He has believable fight scenes. I'm saying, like, you know, like the amount of excuses I saw people giving was just astounding.
I saw this while I was looking for articles. And hold on, wait. Let's talk about it. America Ferrera defends her Barbie monologue. There are a lot of people who need feminism 101.
My liver
It's basically what her monologue was. Like, when she was trying to get the Barbies out of their trances, right? Out of the misogyny. He brought the patriarchy out of the patriarchy trances. She fed them feminism 101. Her stupid speech.
You know what the irony was? When Ken brought the patriarchy back, everyone was happy.
Yeah. Everyone was happy. They were fine. Everything was fine. While many audiences have written off her Barbie character's feminist monologue as either unnecessary or an oversimplification of the ideology's rhetoric, actress America Ferrera is standing by its inclusion in the film on the grounds that, in her opinion, the world is desperately in need of a lesson in feminism 101. She said, the first time you saw Gloria's now incredibly popular speech, it definitely felt like an important moment, but Gloria was shining from the very beginning. The first time you saw Gloria's now incredibly popular speech, it definitely felt like an important moment, but Gloria was shining from the very beginning. She represents this quest from the permission to express yourself. She has to play the role of mom and of responsible career woman while hiding everything she loves underneath the corporate suit, being what she thought she needed to be. From the moment we meet her with her pink sneakers on to her getting to drive that car in that car chase, there was so much wish fulfillment and release for somebody who has been repressing so much.
What does she mean by scroll back up real fast? What does she mean by she represents this quest for the permission to express yourself? What does she like? What the hell does that mean?
What?
She represents this quest for the permission to express yourself. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
That means she's been repressing so much, Mara. She's just a boring mom. She even tells that to her daughter. I'm just a boring mom with a boring job. I need to express myself.
Yep.
And I'm finally giving myself permission to do that.
Well, good thing she got permission from herself to do that.
The monologue felt so right for Gloria. Yes, it breaks the Barbies out of their moment, but it's also the natural breaking point for Gloria, where she has to say what she's discovering on this journey. I recognize that it was a big moment and that it needed to work, but it also didn't work independent of her entire search for more freedom for herself. What? I recognize that it was a big moment and that it needed to work, but it also didn't work independent of her entire search for more freedom for herself. From there, the actress was asked for her thoughts on the discourse that some people believe Gloria's speech oversimplifies feminism. We can know things and still need to hear them out loud. It can still be a cathartic. There are a lot of people who need feminism 101 whole generations of girls who are just coming up now and who don't have the words for the culture that they're being raised in. Also, boys and men who may have never spent any time thinking about feminist history.
I hate feminist theory with a passion. I hate that lens in literature. I hate it so much right now. You have no idea.
If you're well versed in feminism, then it might seem like an oversimplification, but there are entire countries that banned this film for a reason.
Yeah, how about you go get that speech in
They
Saudi
banned
Arabia? You know how that works.
There are different reasons that they banned this film, yes, but
Yes,
it doesn't have anything to do with your feminist drivel. To say that something that is maybe foundational or in some people's points of view, basic feminism isn't needed is an oversimplification. Assuming that everyone is on the same level of knowing and understanding the experience of womanhood is an oversimplification.
I've lived my entire life not needing this shit, and I'm fine.
Dude, she knows, okay? She is a woman, all right?
Yeah.
And you don't know everything about what it means to be a woman and how it is to
Obviously,
live
I
your
don't.
life as a woman. And I need to teach you, okay?
Yeah.
I need to teach you about what it is like.
Obviously, I've been doing it wrong this entire fucking time.
About what it's like to experience womanhood, all right? I need to teach you. Not everybody knows what it's like to be a woman. But so I need to teach you right now. This is so cringe.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
Yep.
That speech in the movie where she's just like going on and on and on about how like you have to do this, but you don't want to be this. You have to be this, but you can't make it seem like this. You have to have this, but you can't do this. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Pretty much. I mean, like, that speech like gave me a headache when I first watched that movie. And the irony was she was breaking them out of their funk, but everyone was happy. Everyone was happy. The guys were happy. The women were happy in Barbie Land when Ken brought the patriarchy back.
I
But
mean,
no, we had to break
they
them
were
free
only
there.
pretending to be happy, Martin. Can't you see that? They were only pretending to be happy. Okay?
Obviously.
They weren't really happy because the men weren't oppressed. Like,
yeah. And
you know, they can't. That was a false sense of security, a false sense of happiness that they were experiencing, and they had to awaken them from their trance.
That movie set them up, the Barbies up, as the most intelligent. You have doctors, like, you know, ones that are doctors, ones that are judges, and ones that are lawyers and things like that. By them being easily manipulated, that makes them stupid.
Oh no, Greg Irons. I'll just ask Dylan Mulvaney on how to be a woman. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know. Oh god.
Yes, but it's supposed to be satire.
I know.
The fact that the people are like, it's supposed to be satire. Maybe that I can pick out a few instances where I can see the satirical writing, but for the most part, and especially if you watch Greta Gerwig's like interviews, this is very much what it wanted to be. Okay.
Yeah.
There were small instances in the movie where I could pick out a satire, but for the most part, this movie was what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scott Adkins is white and a legit martial artist. Why am I fucking blanking on the actor's name who played Darth Maul? He's a legit martial artist.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Park.
Ray Park.
Yeah, he's a legit martial artist. Last I checked, he wasn't Asian.
Aw, Phil. Pretty. What else can we talk about? Let's see. What else can we talk about? What is this? I just want to quickly read this because I don't even... If I can get rid of this ad. There we go. Like, I heard some people talking about this, but I have no idea what it was about. With Patrick Stewart. It reveals Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Illuminati cameos, were all shot on their own. His experience was frustrating and disappointing. Yes, this was, you know what? It was frustrating and disappointing to watch that scene. Because finally we got like John Krasinski. We got some great casting there, and they all died.
Yep.
Is this where he said it?
Patrick, do you know how many times you died in the X-Men suit?
Timestamp 3830.
You know how many times Charles died?
No.
4. That is a horrible ratio. You died 50% of the movies you appeared in. I don't know what does that say, Patrick?
He has died a lot.
Yeah. The timestamp is 3830, where he talks about it according to that. So
Let's see.
oh, he's talking about Professor X. Okay.
Do you know how many times Charles died?
No.
4.
It was already there.
That is a horrible
We're watching
ratio. You died 50%
No, but he started at the beginning.
of the
Yeah, because
movies
he
you
started like
appeared
a.
in. I don't know what does that say, Patrick?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do now have every confidence that he's still around.
On the X-Men front, I would be shocked if your buddy Hugh Jackman, who is returning in Deadpool 3, one of his first phone calls was not to you, Patrick. I'm gonna guess I might see Patrick Stewart in a Deadpool Wolverine movie.
I wouldn't mind that.
It has come up.
Oh,
There's been a
it's come up.
process, but you know, the last 2-3 years have been so difficult with both the labor problems and the health problems and COVID. You know,
There's nothing sentimental about the way they dispatched you in the Doctor Strange movie. I've talked to a lot of the actors that were doing the Multiverse of Madness movie. That was a very interesting production. I'm just curious, like, were you alone? Like, were you with the other actors? Do you remember like the circumstances of that?
I was alone.
You were alone. That's what I thought. The magic of movie making.
I think that the big scene, I think each one of the leading actors had the same experience. They were shot on their own.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That's so strange.
Frustrating and disappointing.
Frustrating and disappointing.
That's how it has been. The last few years have been challenging.
Right. And you do say
it would be challenging, right? I mean, you're not there with this group of people to act off of. I think that we've heard that when green screen started becoming huge, and you don't have like these things around you to work off of as an actor. You need something surrounding you to see yourself, right? To see like the environment that you're in, which is why actors, when green screen started becoming like huge and like that's it, they found acting around green screen so frustrating because they can't see what the scene is. Yeah. And same thing goes for like, you need to act off of somebody. So if you're alone, if you're by yourself, it's going to come off completely different because each actor has their own way of portraying a role. Mm-hmm. So if you're by yourself, if this whole entire scene was done with like actors individually shot, there's really like nothing to play off of. They're just by themselves. Yeah. So and it can look really weird in the movie. It can come across odd in the movie, which it did. It did come across odd in the movie. So yeah, as an actor, I could see why this would be really, really frustrating because you're just like, I'm saying these lines, but who am I saying it to? I would like to know how this actor is feeling in this role or how he's going to say it so I can play off of that,
Like so characters' motivations and everything, basically, which translates to facial expressions. So, and if they don't have that to work off of, like you're basically just might as well just been sitting there reading from the script.
Exactly. Yeah. So I can see why he would find it frustrating, or all the actors. He said like all the actors had the same experience, so they must have all found it really upsetting and frustrating to work on this.
Yeah.
And disappointing. Yeah. And it would be disappointing, right? Because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to film with this person. I get to see this person. And then you're there by yourself. that would be incredibly disappointing. But yeah, as an actor, you have to like react to certain situations and listen to other people say their lines, not the script supervisor saying a line to you, just reading it off of the script and then you have to come out with your line. It's like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Nick says all these actors are classically trained in theater, so when they get on set with a green or blue screen, their acting becomes off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's off. It becomes off. It goes off. You can't do it. It's weird. But yeah, same thing goes with like if you're acting with somebody, it becomes really weird when you're only on set on your own by yourself.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Star Wars, and I know that Mara doesn't want to talk about Star Wars. But
I'll give my thoughts. But yeah, I've checked out.
Star Wars. This will probably be the last topic of the day, honestly.
What am I? Yeah, Patrick Stewart to the chat is 84. It's kind of why he sounds a bit rough.
Mm-hmm.
So he will be 84 this year. Let's put it that way.
Michael said they have you acting against a tennis ball on a stick for green screens. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
yeah, I've seen those pictures. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Rey movie. You're seeing a lot of these people, a lot of these I guess political commentary people share videos about Star Wars, and the Sharmina Beige-Chenoy, the director for the new Rey movie, that you see them like sharing all of her like old videos, and they're now discovering them and saying like, oh my gosh, look, Star Wars is dead. But
now they're saying Star Wars is dead.
Now they're saying Star Wars is dead. Now it's like, oh, it can't be recovered.
Yeah. It's beyond. It's never mind.
But like, you know that we've been watching channels cover this for the longest time about the Rey movie. But they're now sharing this clip, right, about her saying it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story.
Princess Leia Organa, you dumb bitch. She fucking helped shape the story.
I'm looking forward to the Rey movie. I'm gonna make Mara watch the Rey movie.
What did I ever do to you?
Beige-Chenoy, whose directorial filmography primarily consists of documentaries highlighting the social plights faced by women in her home country of Pakistan, offered this insight into her forthcoming dance with the Force while speaking to CNN's Christy Lou Stout for the network's 2023 New Year's Eve broadcast. Touted by Stout as the first woman and first person of color to direct a Star Wars film, the director, who appeared to be via pre-recorded interview with the anchor, opened their discussion by elaborating on her personal excitement towards her forthcoming Lucasfilm outing. She said, I am very thrilled about the project because I think that what we are about to create is something very special. And we're in 2024 now. And I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward and shape the story in a galaxy far, far away. She's talking about herself.
Mm-hmm.
She's a woman. She's going to help shape that story.
Never mind that we had the likes of Karen Travis, who literally created the Mandalorian culture in the expanded universe. No, it's high time we finally had this bitch come forward. And
well, remember, they did away with the expanded universe, Mara. You can't bring that up.
Can't bring that up, apparently.
Okay, they did away with that. She might have shaped the story in an expanded universe, but Disney did away with that. They said no.
Pretty much, but they cherry picked from it anyway. So
they did cherry pick from it. Is this it? Is this the? Hold on.
What's with pantsuits? I mean, Jesus,
I don't know. Why am I seeing? Is this an ad? Is that what this is? It's not a video. I don't even know. She's gonna shape the story of a galaxy far, far away. Okay, put a chick in it and make her lame and gay. That's where we're going with this. All right, Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah. She's doing great things for Star Wars. What do you think about her being so excited and just shaping the story? It's about time.
Well, they have to take it away from like Luke and give the whole forming the Jedi Order, like the new Jedi Order to Rey. So
Rey's gonna do what Luke couldn't do.
yeah, she's gonna do apparently what Luke couldn't do.
Yeah, she's gonna do what Luke couldn't do. Right? Luke tried to make a Jedi. He tried to open a school and like do the whole Jedi thing, teach Jedi. He tried to do it. He failed. He failed at it. Practically murdered his nephew in the process. Like he failed.
Yeah,
he's a failure. He's a broken man.
Nephew's dead, so that lineage is gone. The lineage is entirely gone.
Yeah, but Rey's a Skywalker. Don't you go saying that the lineage is gone. Okay, she is a self-proclaimed Skywalker. You can be whatever you want to be, and she wants to be a Skywalker. Therefore, she is a Skywalker. Okay. And she's going to finish the job that Luke failed at even starting. But you know what? It's 2024, and it's about time that we had a woman come forward and shape the story of a galaxy far, far away. I hate this. I hate it. A lot of people are saying like, yes, finally a woman. They're praising her for being here, for being in this position. You know, it's about time. It's about time. Yay, yay. You know, I don't give a shit.
I have a kind of a two-part question to that. If she's saying it's high time a woman finally came forward to shape a galaxy far, far away, what does that say about Kathleen Kennedy, and what the fuck has she been doing this entire time?
Well,
last I saw Kathleen Kennedy was a woman.
People.
Is she saying Kathleen
She's
Kennedy
been hiring people for projects and then firing them? That's what
is she saying Kathleen Kennedy is not a woman? Because she should have been shaping that Star Wars galaxy since taking over. So she's saying that Kathleen Kennedy isn't a woman, and if she's saying Kathleen Kennedy isn't a woman,
no, this is the Rey movie. Okay, it's going to be starring a woman, directed by a woman, who wants to shape. What was her quote? Shape the story of a galaxy far, far away. All right. Kathleen Kennedy just hires. She doesn't shape the story. She just hires directors to do that. She hires the writers and the directors to do that.
That's my point. Is she's supposed to be shaping the story by hiring certain writers and directors, and she has not been doing that.
I'm not really. I don't care. Okay, the whole thing about like, oh my gosh, the first woman to direct a Star Wars movie. You're gonna be able to do this. You're breaking glass ceilings, girl. You're getting places. Let's do this. Let her cook. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care that she is a woman. All right. What I want is an experienced director who, with the love of the franchise, who knows the fucking lore. Okay, like that's what I'm interested in. I don't care if it's a woman or a man. Who cares? If it's a woman, great. That would be great. Okay, if it's a man, fantastic. It doesn't matter. Do they have a love of Star Wars? Do they have a love of filmmaking? Are they an experienced director? Like, do they have a love for what they're being hired on to do? Because when you don't have that, right? When you don't have that love for the franchise, that's when you get The Last Jedi. That's when you get directors like Rian fucking Johnson coming in and wanting to piss off fanboys, want to create discourse in the community, like just wanting to create division, not discourse, division in a community, in a fandom that is so excited for this next outing of Star Wars, who is excited to see Luke Skywalker come back, and then he turns him into this disgusting milk drinking shell of a human being. Like, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter if you're a man or a woman. If you're directing a Star Wars movie, do you have a love for the franchise? Like that's what I want to know. What is your experience with Star Wars? Like, do you love Star Wars, or do you have nothing for Star Wars? You just want to come in as a documentary filmmaker and just like try and make a name for yourself. Is this your first outing in a cinema? Like, is this what you're doing? Because like that's when you get Rian Johnson's directors, right? When they don't care. All they want to do is push forth what they want to push forward. And that's what we're going to get with her, because she has an agenda, right? She's a documentary filmmaker worried about women's rights. That's what we're going to get for her. That's what's going to be pushed in the Rey movie. It's not going to be anything about Star Wars. No, it's going to be like, we need a powerful female, we have a powerful woman, strong woman. She's gonna put all the men in her place. She's gonna do it better than anyone has ever done in Star Wars. That's what I'm gonna do with the Rey movie. She has her own agenda. Okay, like I could care less, but like I could care less if it's a man or a woman. I say that, I keep saying that over and over, but it's true. I could care less if it's a man or a woman. I want them to have a love for the property, to have a passion for what they're working on. Because if you do, that's when you create things that people love. I mean, look at Godzilla -1. Like, clearly that was made by people who really love Godzilla movies. You can tell when there's pure passion in a project.
Mm-hmm.
It comes across in the movie that you're making.
Yeah.
If you don't have a passion for a project, if you're just doing it just to do it, just to push your agenda, because maybe this platform is bigger than what you're used to, it's going to come across in the movie and people aren't going to like it.
Not only
people are
like
going to notice that that this is not Star Wars. It doesn't feel like Star Wars. It feels like something else.
Well, not only would you say that Godzilla -1 writers had a love for Godzilla, but they just had a love for good storytelling in general, because you could tell that they crafted the story and the human characters first, and then basically incorporated the scenario with Godzilla, and it still felt natural to the human story of what was happening in Japan post World War II. So,
yeah, but I can't stand that. Like, I can't stand they're still doing this. Like, it really does piss me off. I can't stand it. As a woman, it pisses me the fuck off. All right, stop using your vagina as a job qualification. It's so stupid.
It's Hollywood. You gotta check those boxes. Now, so like, check the basically skin color, sex, sexual identity boxes. Never mind the experience box, because that doesn't fucking matter. Pretty much.
It's so annoying.
It is on par for what Star Wars has become.
Yeah. Stunning and Brave Megatron. What's up there? Talk nerdy to me, baby. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
Mike Hill for 2. Christopher Nolan won Best Director. Let's go. Okay, so be prepared, right? I really think that the articles are going to come out like, oh, what's her fucking name?
Greta Gerwig.
Huh?
Greta Gerwig.
Greta Gerwig should have won.
Oh, and Boy and the Heron won Best Animation. I saw Cell
Shade. Oh, it did?
Yeah, The Boy and the Heron.
The Boy and the Heron. Oh, I saw that. Cell Shade. Yeah, The Boy and the Heron won. All right, I don't mind. Studio Ghibli makes good films. But yeah, I can see the articles tomorrow. I can see the articles being written by the women by the feminist women who went and saw Barbie, who loved Barbie, who cried during Barbie. They're going to write the article about how, we still can't break the glass ceiling as a female director in Hollywood. We thought she could do it, but she couldn't. It went to another straight white male. I can see the articles already. Like, they're already written. I guarantee you. I can't wait.
Who directed Hurt Locker?
I just want to see one. If you see one, just tag me in one article, because I feel like they're gonna come out. Ricky Gervais won. No freaking way.
I'm actually genuinely surprised at that, given like what the shit that
did
like
he really
the
win?
Called out. I'm actually genuinely surprised at that.
No, what Ali Wong won. Okay. Ricky Gervais won.
Catherine Bigelow, didn't she win? Didn't she win something?
He did. Let's go, dude. All right. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm surprised he won, to be honest. I really am surprised. Like, I could see them giving it to Chris Rock, but I'm happy. That makes me happy.
Best Director. I knew Catherine Bigelow won something. I was like, didn't she win something? She directed Hurt Locker. She won Best Director.
Yeah.
So Greta Gerwig's going to be upset. They're going to be upset because
Mara, because like, even though ever since she won, they're still writing articles. I've seen them out there about how we need more female directors, women winning awards. We need more female directors in Hollywood in general. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter that she won for The Hurt Locker. That was years ago.
No,
All
it's like,
right. That
well,
was
either that or Zero
years
Dark
ago.
30, but I knew that she won an award, and I was like,
I know she was nominated for The Hurt Locker. I don't know if she won though.
But
Oh,
Trey's
she
saying
won for Zero Dark
30.
30.
Yeah, I knew she won for something, and she won for Best Director. I was like, I knew.
Let's go. The Crown won. Okay. See, I wanted The Crown to win. Is that the girl that played Princess Diana in The Crown? Why does my phone keep going off? Oh my god.
Tell Jeremy if he wants to come on, like to jump. We'll
My
send him.
phone keeps going off. Oh, okay. I got it. Let's go. All right. It's still going on. I guarantee. The fuck was that? Okay. Well, I think that's all I really want to talk about. That's all I really want to talk about. I didn't really have anything else. I think we actually got through most of the topics. So that's pretty much it for Talk Nerdy. Mara, what do you got going on?
Well, at some point we'll get back to making videos, but until then, you can catch me doing streams in the evening, either on Kick, where I do my gaming streams. Tomorrow I should be live playing more Mass Effect 3, and then Tuesday I'll be live playing some more Halo 2 campaign, because I'm like replaying the Halo campaigns. I started with Reach, I finished Halo Combat Evolved, and now I'm on Halo 2. Wednesday will be the first of the 1s and 2s on YouTube, where Orange Hat and I will be talking the first National Treasure movie. We're doing National Treasure 1 and 2 for the 1s and 2s. And then Thursday, I'll be on Orange Hat's channel. We're doing Nick Cage New Year, by the way. That's the theme. And I'll be on Orange Hat's channel talking Con Air this Thursday, and then The Rock the following Thursday. So, yeah. And that's, like I said, I'm trying to put videos out. And then Talk Nerdy to Us will be on my channel.
Yep.
This coming Saturday. Well, we normally stream Saturday, so, but like this coming weekend. So will be on my channel. So this right here, Jade Shadow.
So follow Mara on all of her platforms. As for me, after this stream, I'm going to be hopping onto another stream, Max's Man Cave on Maxville Von Priestley's channel. So go over there. Hold on, let me give you the link. He wanted to talk about the Ray movie too. So there's the link right there. I'll be hopping in that stream once we finish this one. So go over there, show Maxfield some love and say hi. Yeah, I'll be on there for just a little while, not too long. And then I might do a Kick stream later on this evening. So follow me on Kick and Twitch. I'm trying to bring some wholesomeness back to Twitch. All right. It's gotten a little weird. It's gotten a little naked. So I'm trying to, just have some fun, bring some wholesomeness, make it a gaming platform again.
Yeah. Do you know what I find ironic? I will preface this with, you are far more wholesome than I ever will be. But the fact that I'm bringing wholesomeness back to Twitch just because I'm fully clothed is just sad.
I know. Yeah. So yeah, follow me on Twitch and Kick. So I'll be on Max's channel right after this. Twitch and Kick right after Max's channel, or right after I get off of Max's stream. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let's go. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet on Kick, but I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe some Animal Crossing, so you can fall asleep while listening to me play Animal Crossing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Am I going to record MegaCon when Melanie Mac, Ripa, and G&G go? Yeah, I will. I will be doing vlogs on MegaCon. Oh, also follow Geeks and Gamers Life, because I have 2 vlogs coming out this week. I'm going to get like 2 to 3 vlogs out a week on Geeks and Gamers Life from now on. Some of them will be shorter than others, but I'm definitely going to get more content out on that channel. Also, Geeks and Gamers clips. Not too sure about clips though, but follow Geeks and Gamers clips. I do some editing, put some films up, or put some videos up on that channel as well. And follow Sports Wars on Twitter. I handle that account.
And
Actually, I handle a lot of accounts.
your
But
other question, Sixer, I didn't even know MegaCon was happening because I've been like dealing with personal stuff. So no, I won't be.
I'm never going to see Mara. I'm gonna
At
have
some
to travel
point-
to her. Like that's it. With all of the crap that I put her through, she's gonna make me like travel to her. I'm gonna have to travel to Mara. But it's gonna happen. I will travel to you.
I really want to visit Florida. I just need Sims to gift me some subs.
Oh my gosh. No. We don't talk about that here, okay? We don't talk about
but I like, I like to supplement my income a little bit. I do need a little help.
I'm gonna have to travel tomorrow. Okay. Maybe I'll go to you for the Wicked movie. We'll make it a thing.
They're like we're gonna have to like pick probably another city because there's nothing to do.
We'll make it a thing. All right. Go to this channel. I'll be hopping on with him in a second. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this evening. And yeah, we'll see you next week on Mara's channel. Bye, everybody.